Hello, everybody, and welcome to Jamie's Reality Talk. If you're fed up with all the nonsense, the babble, the lies that you hear in the media, in the news, and you're looking for a more down-to-earth, honest, straight-talking approach, subscribe to the channel. Anyway, today I want to look at a news story, right? Before that, I want to give a bit of background, right? You might remember last season when Liverpool won the Premier League, right? There was a parade. Right, and in this parade, if you remember, somehow some guy had got into the parade in his car, and after a bit of a ruckus, he kind of went a bit mental, and he drove into a bunch of people got injured, right? Now, obviously, first thing in people's mind, terrorist attack, Muslims, because we know, right? Obviously, and it turned out it wasn't, right? Right, fair enough. But let's just have a look quickly at how the news reported this incident, right? Have a look at this. Opening line, right? This is the opening line on Sky News. Police have arrested a 53-year-old white British man. Yeah, the opening line, right? Police have arrested a 53-year-old white British man. That's the important information, right? The important information is the identity of the person. Who did they arrest? Who was he? He was a white British man. A 53-year-old white British man. Now, there's been another news story recently. You might not have seen it on the BBC or on Sky News. Fair enough. It didn't happen in Britain. Happened in Ireland. And this one, Let's have a look. Let's have a look what happened in this news story. Right, so we've got the title. This title's a bit cut off. It says failure in care of 10-year-old girl allegedly assaulted. We don't know. Allegedly assaulted in West Dublin, right? The Taoiseach says West Dublin. That's the important thing. Let's find out. Let's find out who this is, right? And we know. We'll know if he's a white man or if he's not a white man. You probably can't see this because a lot of it's quite small, but I'll read it out for you, right? I'll just read out the first few paragraphs and we'll find out who it is. There was a failure in the case of a girl who was being cared for by the state and was allegedly sexually assaulted in Dublin. Because that's the important thing, isn't it? The important thing is it was in Dublin. And we know, because they're doing the journalistic integrity, we know that it was in West Dublin. Because that's what because when you read that news story, right? When you read that news story, you're not thinking, who did it? You're thinking, which part of Dublin was that in? Which part was that in South Dublin, or was it in North Dublin? Oh, it was in West Dublin. It was in West Dublin, was it? That's what you care about. And fair play to this journalist. His name, I don't know. Can't read Irish. Grainy Ado, don't know. Fair play. He's given us the important information, right? Important information. West Dublin. In Sagat, there you go. The Child and Family Agency, blah, 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 was volunteered to his care. She absconded. I think that means she fucked off. She absconded while on recreational trip with staff in the city centre. Let's have a look if we find out who they arrested. Let's have a look who they've arrested. The events were extremely serious and very, very grave. Cool. You might want to let us know who did it. Let's have a look. The Taoiseach said he had to be careful because of live court. He has to be careful because of live court proceedings. Now, Sky News, they don't have to be careful. They can say straight away, 53-year-old white British man. 53-year-old white British man. When it's not a white British man or a white Irish man, you can't say who it is. You've got to be careful because of a person. That's what it says here. I'll zoom in on that now. There we go. That's who it was. That's who it was. It was a person. A person did it. Now, we know, he added, I would acknowledge the concern, anger and worry of many people throughout the country at what is alleged to have transpired here. We don't know for sure. We don't know for sure. All we know is it was West Dublin, and it was a man. Not a white British man. It was a man. They don't mention it was at an asylum seeker's hotel. They don't mention that it was an asylum seeker. But it was a man. What do you think of that? A man. A man in West... The nightmare, isn't it? All them a-mans in West Dublin. What are we going to do?